All right, let's go to child's pose. Welcome, everyone. Alright, just raise your hand if you're going to be with your family sometime this week. Raise your hand if you're going to be with your family in some capacity. Okay. Then use this practice today to prepare for that. Okay, those of you that are laughing, I get what your family life is like. But really, we're preparing to be more present with them. Yeah, just more present with them, that's it. And once we become more present with people, especially our family, then we can start to cultivate more patience, gratitude, understanding, compassion, acceptance, all those other things. But the first step is becoming present, just being there with them in all their craziness, messiness. And hopefully they'll accept us in ours. But just think about that when you're on your mat right here. How can I prepare today for this week to be with family? Maybe you won't be with your family, and maybe that creates something for you too. But how can we be more present in all of our relationships and all of our experiences, and maybe even just being more present with ourselves sometimes? All right, deep breath in. Let out a sigh. And it's the breath that brings us into presence. Brings us back from the future, back from the past, on to our mats. So let's be with that. Just breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, when you're ready, we will slowly begin to rise onto your hands and your knees. And as you get there, keep your eyes closed and just start to circle your head a little bit. Maybe start to turn into some cows and cats, chin to chest, rounding back. Starting to move down your spine into your pelvis and your hips, circling your pelvis around a little bit. We're going to start to make a little bit bigger movements, shifting forward and shifting back. Connecting the breath with that movement. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhales, hips back. Let's all come forward. As we do that, arms are going to remain straight for just a little bit. Your chest comes forward. And we're pressing the pelvis down, letting the elbows slowly bend as we lower all the way down to the ground. Okay. Hands, make sure they're next to the ribs, thumbs in, fingertips line up with the armpits. Roll your shoulders back, take an inhale, rise, and look over your right shoulder. And then exhale, come right back down, belly, chest, maybe even nose lightly touching the ground. And then inhale again, look to the left. Good, exhale right back down. Go side to side on your own here. A little flow left to right. come back down to the ground. Stay there. Just push your hips back. Go to a child's pose. You're going to keep your knees together though. Now slowly begin to rise. We're just coming into a high kneeling. You press down through your feet and then reach to the ceiling. Tailbone under, tucking, pressing the pelvis forward. Keep stretching up. 3, 2, exhale 1, right back down to the ground. Alright, we're going to shift forward. Arms are going to stay straight. Shift forward. And then curl your toes and move into a bear dog pose. Most of you know this. It's knees bent down dog, yes? Tailbone lifts, head just hangs. Try to get your belly, ribs touching thighs. And we'll get into that familiar flow we've done many a times. Rounding your spine forward like a wave. And then exhale, go all the way down to the ground. All the way down, good. Cobra with an inhale. And then keeping your knees where they're at on the mat. Exhale, sit back, child's pose. Inhale, high kneeling, reach for the ceiling. Exhale, bowing right back down. Coming forward, tabletop. And then exhale, pushing back, bear dog. Inhale, ripple forward wave. Exhale to the bottom of plank. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. High kneeling like a camel rise. Exhale, bowing right back down. Let's go a couple more rounds. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. It won't be a whole eyes closed class, so don't worry about that. But we will keep the eyes closed a couple times through some different flows. And it's okay if this flow kind of changes on its own. It becomes your own thing. We're not perfecting, we're just moving, flowing, bringing in some fluid, feminine energy. That energy is much more about being open, nurturing, accepting. And eventually you'll just stop and find a downward dog on your own time. Since it's your first down dog, go ahead and pedal and walk. Soft bend in both knees. Walk your hands back towards your feet. And then step as wide as your hamstrings like. Grab your elbows, sway it out side to side. Curling the hands all the way over to the right. Bending into the right knee a little bit, left leg straightens, and try to pull your left hip toward the back wall. Let your head just kind of fall, gazing under the left armpit. And then go to the other side. Left knee will bend a little bit. The right hip, literally it's your right butt cheek pulling back, like trying to touch the back wall. Head heavy when looking under the right armpit. Come back to center. Bend the knees a little bit more so your hands easily touch the floor. And then very slowly, we'll count to 5 as we begin to rise 1 vertebrae at a time, leading from the middle of your spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your gaze up to the ceiling. And as you let your gaze go higher and farther back, let your hips start to shift toward the front of the mat. Yeah. Go ahead and reach up your hands, I guess. Gaze up between your hands. Maybe your palms come together and press. Good. Now come to center, interlace your hands together behind your lower back, and whatever grip you just naturally went to, switch it, opposite pinky and thumb outside the bind. And as you pull your knuckles down toward the ground, see if you can shift your pelvis away from your forearms and your wrists. Really move forward, knuckles down. Take a deep breath in through the nose, open up the mouth. Come to center, inhale, and then exhale, go all the way down with the hands in a bind. Shaking your head, knowing yes a couple times. Now switch your grip, find that more comfortable grip. Left knee bends, turn your chest to the right. Your right leg goes straight, your other right side. Good. Now lean back a little bit more, yes. Another deep breath. And then right knee bend, turn your chest to the left, open up to the side. Coming back to center, hands down. Now your feet about as wide as your hips, maybe a little bit wider, that's fine. Sink your hips back, let your knees spread a little bit so your rib cage is sliding in between your thighs. Hey, fingertips can stay on the mat or you can reach your hands straight forward, either is fine. Don't let your butt go below your knees though. So we're getting a little lift and spread. Good, now crawl forward, plank. Step the feet in just a bit, shoulders over wrist, maybe even forward a little bit. Take a deep breath in, and then nice and slow, exhale, chaturanga. Maybe even pause at the bottom. And then inhale, up dog, pause at the top. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful, good job. Come high up onto the balls of your feet as you inhale. With an exhale, bend your knees, walk, step or hop to the top. Okay, little space between your feet. Inhale, half lift, fingertips are up on the shin. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, rise. We're looking up, leaning back as the palms connect. And then exhale, breath, hands reach behind. Knuckles to the floor, heart to the sky. Inhale, push your hips forward more. Try not to be in your lower back. Exhale, bend your knees as you come all the way down. Bend your knees down, down, down. Good. Release your fingertips in front of your toes or reach forward as you straighten your legs. Inhale. Legs are straight. Exhale, chaturanga, bottom plank. Inhales up. Exhales, downward dog. Alright, breathe in. Breathe out. Lift your heels up. Exhale, step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands behind. Maybe switching the grip every time. Now I want to see the pelvis go forward as you inhale your breath. Yes. Then exhale, let the knees bend as you come all the way down. Inhale, legs straighten, either fingertips touch or arms reach to the front. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale is downward dog. Let's do 2 more times like that. Back in a down dog. Right leg up. Exhale, go knee to nose. Little crunch. Shift shoulders over wrists. Press through your back toes. Inhale, press it back. First one, the knee's going to bend, the hip's going to stack. Now notice your left heel inward and down toward the mat. Exhale, stepping to your right thumb, runner's lunge. Just easing your hips into this. Let the hips start to sink toward the floor. And lower your back knee. Left foot is pressing firmly. Right now, before you come up, feel your tailbone start to tuck under. You can even think about pulling your pubic bone forward. That kind of helps me. And then as we rise, we come out of our lower back and reach. Now pull your front ribs in so we're not back bending here, not yet. And with an exhale breath, take a twist to the right. Open the arms up nice and wide. And instead of trying to reach your right hand farther back behind you, try to reach your left hand farther forward without leaning forward. Yeah. Your right knee to the right, ever so slight. Now reverse revolve. Now we're back bending. Left hand to the sky. Exhale, half splits. You can add a twist, but that's only optional. This won't be a big twisting class, so don't have to do too much prep for that. Alright, now starting to rebend your front knee. As you do so, curl your back toes underneath, crescent lunge, rise up. Same concept here. We're pulling the pubic bone forward and the hip points up. Yep, so we're lifting out of the lower back. Now imagine you're grabbing like a medicine ball over your head. Yeah? Now lift it up and let it go back a little bit. Just tilt it back slightly. Exhale, chaturanga to the mat. Step it back. Inhales up. Exhales down. Left leg, inhale breath. Square the hips, hold it straight, just wait. And then exhale, go knee to nose, shoulders over wrists. Now press it back, let the knee bend, the hip stack. This first time, you have some time to move it around. And then exhale, step to thumb, runner's lunge. It's almost like you're allowing your hips to settle and sink, lowering the back knee. But before you do anything, before you come up, the key here is that you're pulling your pubic bone forward, tailbone down, then we rise. And this first low lunge is a straight spine. And then we're taking a twist to the left, arms spread. And instead of left hand reaching back as much as you can, reach your right hand forward without leaning though, so you're moving your shoulder blade, not your rib cage. Great. Keep your left knee out just a bit, right arm reaches, reverse revolve. Exhale, half splits. Again, twist is optional, you don't need it. You can add it whenever you like, if you want to. I want you to really take your time transitioning here. As you rebend your front knee, curl the back toes, and then think pubic bone and hip points up, up, up. Pubic bone forward, hip points up. Grab that medicine ball, lift it, lean it back, keeping strong core. Exhale, chaturanga, hands to the floor. Inhales up. Exhale is down. All right, deep breath in, let it out. Right leg, inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze all your breath out. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, step to your thumb. Back knee down, tailbone tuck, inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist right, arms wide. Reverse revolve, left hand to the sky. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, crescent, hip points lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhales up. Exhales down. Left leg, inhale breath. Exhale, step. Or crunch, yes. Inhale, press. Exhale to the thumb. Inhale, tailbone tuck. Exhale, twist left. Right hand up, inhale breath. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, crescent. Pull the hip points up. Exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhales down. Left leg, inhale. Excuse me, right leg, right leg. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze. Inhale, press. Exhale, step. Low lunge, get your tailbone to tuck, reach up. Exhale, twist, arms wide. Inhale, left hand to the sky. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, crescent lunge, pull the hip points up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhales up. Exhales down. Left leg, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, step. Low lunge, feel your tailbone tuck, reach up. Exhale, twist left, arms spread. Right hand, reach up, reverse revolve. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, crescent pose, rise. Exhale, chaturanga. We're going one more time. Inhales up. Exhales down. Keep it flowing. Pose at the end of your flow. Keep coming back to presence. When we're present with ourselves, we're open, ready to be present with everyone else. And presence also helps us have greater acceptance of what is, not trying to change it or them. Back to down dog. We're gonna keep it like really, really simple today. Like It's so basic. So simple, you could close your eyes and do it. Right leg lift. Step between your hands. Reverse warrior. Inhale, go all the way up and back. And now feel the arch of your back foot lifting. Your outer right hip pulling back. And then press the inner left thigh down toward the mat. Exhale, extended side angle. Take your right hand to your chest. Your left arm comes overhead. Okay. Stay anchored through that back foot edge. Keep rotating your tricep towards your face. So you rotate it back this way. Yeah. Shoulder. Keep rotating. There you go. Reverse your triangle. 2 straight legs. Think about lifting up out of the left side of your waist. So instead of dropping your left ribs into your left hip, lift up out of it. Those legs are real active, strong, and engaged. Exhale, triangle. Go forward first, not down. Forward, reach it out. And then hand to shin, foot, maybe lightly, fingertips touching the ground. Bend your front knee. 1 inhale, reverse warrior slowly. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, up dog. Exhales down. Super simple, yeah? Done this a million times. Left leg to the sky. Exhale, take a step. Reverse warrior. Inhale, breath. Get there, stay. Right foot edge press. So when we press into that right foot edge, the arch will lift. We're not going to collapse into it. So let's rotate this arm though. Other way, this way. Keep rotating, rotating, rotating. Great. Bend a little bit deeper in your front knee. Now we're feeling something. Exhale, side angle. Bring your hand to meet your chest. Your right arm extends. And you feel your triceps spiraling toward your face. Straighten the front leg, reversing triangle. Active legs. And then notice your right rib cage. Can you keep it away from your right hip? Lift up and out of it a little bit. Exhale, triangle. Forward first. Foot or shin. Just making sure you're not leaning in. You're staying open and engaged. Pulling in the lower rib cage. Start to bend your front knee. Inhaling, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga, touching the mat, stepping back. Inhales up. Exhale down. Alright, breath in through nose. Open up the mouth. Alright, let's close the eyes now. As I mentioned, super simple. You've done this a million times in your yoga life. So nothing to think, just focus on the breathing. Moving as slow as you can, present with every movement and breath. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, step. Reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, side angle, extend. The eyes are closed. Inhale, reverse triangle pose. Exhale, triangle. Reach out past your toes. Rebend the front knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. It's okay if you feel wobbly or unsteady. That's why we're doing this. Creating greater stability. Downward facing dog. Left leg, inhale, breath. Exhale, step. Reverse warrior, inhale. Remember, this is all about the mindful breath. Exhale, side angle, extend. Inhale, straighten the front leg, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Re-bend the knee. You're feeling what you're doing. Reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Keep the eyes closed to ensure that you go slow. Let's go another 1 or 2 times on your own. Where we go, eventually a child's pose. Keep your eyes closed. Amazing stuff, down dog. Let's go ahead and step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Lower your back knee down to the mat. Your right toes are going to turn out about 45. Bend your left knee, reach your right hand back and grab. Okay, so we're going to go thumb up on the outside edge of your foot. Thumb up. Now kick your foot back away from you. Kick, kick, kick. Your left shoulder draws back. Your chest presses. And your left inner thigh moves toward the floor. And then slide the hand to the inside, so thumb down, pull the heel in towards your butt. Yep. Go ahead and release, curl back toes underneath, just move to the left for side lunge, twist, left knee bends, left hand reaches up. So the feet are staying completely flat on the mat. We're doing a side lunge. Push your left hip back behind your left heel. Keep pressing into your right foot edge. Push. Good. 3, 2, 1. Crawl to the front, runner's lunge. Crawl fingertips forward, Shiva stance. So in my class, Shiva, the knee comes on the inside, it doesn't go behind. Okay, so both inner knees are kissing. Bend your right knee really deep. Point your left toes, heel up towards your butt. Take your gaze slightly forward. A little bit of a deeper bend in the right knee. Okay, arms back like wings, extending. Now, if I put a marble on your back, it doesn't go to your head, it doesn't go down into your crack. Yeah. Left fingertips down to the mat. Right hand reach back, grab. All right, take your time as you slowly rise. Maybe you want to bring your knees together first. Use your left hand as a guide. So that brings energy up. You're using your arm strength to lift the rest of your body. Yep. And if you need to square up a little bit, square up. Then we're going to add a subtle twist to this. So you're going to reach the left hand as far forward as you can and turn your chest to the right. Think about, it's like bow in Bikram and dancer in Ashtanga, or I guess not, or in Vinyasa. 3, 2, left foot down next to the right. Stand tall, close your eyes. So your feet about the width of your hips. Chair pose, sit it back. Knees and feet are apart. Hips as far back as you can get. And then make your lower back a little bit flatter. Tailbone down, front ribs in. Lift the chin. Now your arms can come a little bit lower, so your legs can go a little bit deeper. And then maybe you can adjust your arms up without creating too much strain in your lower back. Stand. Prayer hands. Good. Push your thumbs into your chest. Push your chest forward and up. Good. Lifting your sternum up into your thumbs. Back bend. 3. Tailbone down. Pull your pubic bone forward. So getting out of the lower back as much as you can. 2. 1. Forward fold. These fingers to the big toes. Halfway lift. Exhale. Hold and hold it. Squeeze it in. More deep breath. And release. Put a little bend in your knees. Plant your hands in front of your feet. Bakasana or Kakasana, crane or crow. If you're not sure which one is which, just do the one that you know. 3, 2, 1, Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Ooh, down dog, exhale. So good, everyone. Open your mouth. Step your left foot outside of your left hand. Turn the toes out, bring the back knee down, and then reach around and grab. Go thumb up to the outer edge of your foot. Kicking your foot back as you press your inner right thigh, not your outer hip. Notice, is your right hip dropping down toward the ground? Press your inner thigh down rather than the right hip. Good, now change the grip. Thumb down in, pull it in. Heel toward butt, quadricep. Good, release. Curl back toes underneath. Pivot to the side. Side lunge on the right. Feet are flat, so we're not trying to dump too low into that. Feel the arch of left foot lift, right hip back as much as you can get. Oh, that weight training, come on, feel it. One more breath. Yeah. And release to the front. Okay. You know what's coming up. You got this. Tap in. Access all that presence, all that patience, all the energy we're going to cultivate on Thursday with our family and friends. Yeah? Right knee to the inside. Stay on your fingertips to start so you can get aligned. Okay? Because I see half the class dumping their head down below their ass. So bend your left knee deeper. Make your back flatter. And we want the knee not behind because that misaligns our pelvis. Bring the knee on the inside nice and high. Heel toward butt, chest up. Prayer hands and then reach back. Nice, Michael. Yeah. Mike, more chest. Chest, chest, chest. Extend. Stay with the breath. Breathe. Right hand comes down. Left hand reaches back to grab the foot. And we slowly begin to rise. You're taking your time. We're trying to get those knees to align. And start to turn your chest to the left as you reach as far forward as you can. Yes, yes. Think bow, standing bow, and dancer pose. Both. And stand. Breathe. Yeah, awesome, yogis. All right, there's only 4.5 minutes left in the song. Let's see. I'm just kidding. Go ahead, chair pose. So we will do chair. Not that long. I don't think I can. Remember, we don't want the knees to touch. More butt. When your arms can come lower, head stays up. You know, I'm just waiting for the music to change as I do all the time. Can't end like this. You know what's going to be harder than this? When that one family member starts talking about the thing you disagree with completely. That's going to be way harder to deal with this. But you're going to be ready for it. I think I'm stuck. It's coming though, I feel it, yeah? Or is that the feeling of throwing up? Stand! Oh! Let's see, there was 4:30 left. Yeah, that was a 2-minute chair pose. That's the best we've done yet. My hands to your heart. Push your heart up, 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 up. Lean it back, lean it back, lean it back. Stretch the front of your thighs. 3, 2, more hips, and 1, fold forward. Any kind of forward fold that you like, an arm balance, anything goes. Maybe you're ready to fall back onto your backs, child's pose, something like that. Up to you, yogi's choice. A minute. Do what you want with it. Reclined hero is an awesome choice if that's in your practice. So, knees not all the way together, but feet back behind you, knees down. Child's pose, child's pose. Whew. Just remember, we're not alone in this. We all went through it together. That's a powerful thing. And then that energy trickles out to our families eventually. That strength, that tolerance. We're building tolerance. Yeah? Building tolerance is such a cool thing. We tolerate discomfort, tolerate each other. Such good stuff. All right, camel pose. Come on up. Couple options here. Hands on your hips, back of your thighs, to your feet. Maybe like me, you curl your toes underneath. Just ease into it. Don't go too deep quite yet. Stretching the front of the hips. Center of your chest lifts. Thighs forward. Alright, deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, tongue out. Good, now just sit down on your heels, ideally with your toes curled underneath. You want to add more to the experience here. Just let your spine settle and align before we do any sort of other back bend or counter move. Let's get onto our backs. Knees bent, feet flat. Going for a minute bridge or upward bow. Minute bridge or upward bow. So timer starts now. Just do your best to stay up the whole time, whether that's a bridge, an upward bow, or a combo of both. That's 30 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Whew. Alright, bring both knees up to your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a big old hug for your effort here today. For your willingness to be present with yourself. Now go ahead and roll over to the right. Keep both knees tucked tight. Scoot your booty back. And reach your left hand up to the sky, the ceiling, yeah. Now let it go all the way to the side. Don't hit your neighbor in the eye. Maybe cactus the arms, yeah. Now, your right shoulder, scoot it out from underneath. Good. Look to your left, roll to your left, tuck your knees, scoot your booty back. Just make sure your knees are level with your waist or higher so your spine is not arched. Right arm up in the air. And as you reach back, just be mindful where your hand goes. Untuck that left shoulder blade from underneath, untuck. Good. Through center, happy baby. Onto your feet, straighten your legs out wide. Bring your feet together and just let them float in the air. Separate your legs just a little bit, and then internally and externally rotate your legs so the legs, thigh muscles turn to jello. There you go. And then just let the heels get heavy down towards your glutes, towards your hamstrings, feet flat on the mat. Legs slide out in front, arms by your sides. Body. Feel it soften and relax into the mat. Take another slow, deep breath in, and when you reach the top, hold your breath. Hold it. Exhale, open your mouth and let it out. Deep breath. All right, before you move and get up, think about what it is you can leave here on the mat, on the ground, that you don't need to bring with you this week to your families, to your community. Maybe it's resentment, maybe it's guilt, maybe it's shame, maybe it's anger, maybe it's wanting to be right. What can you leave on your mat? When you're ready to leave it, bend your knees, roll to one side, and come up to a seat. This practice, as we know, as we spoke to, it helps us become more present. Through that presence, we can have greater acceptance. Through that acceptance, we can have greater compassion, understanding, love, all that good stuff. So think about what you're going to bring with you out of this room. What are you going to share this week for yourself, for your families? And bring it together at your heart center. Deep breath in. Now for an Om, inhale. Shanti, 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 peace. Namaste. Hey, I probably won't see most of you, but happy Thanksgiving. I will be here tomorrow morning, so if you want some more chair love, come for that. Otherwise, new classes on the schedule, great things in the holiday, another sound healing. Let's see, Friday, yin at 10:30, if you didn't know about that. And then if you didn't know, I have a yoga retreat going to Tulum, Mexico, which just means you weren't listening to me for the 1,000 other times I said it. You can go to my website, antonyoga.com. It's in January. I'd love to have you come. All right, thanks, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving.